And how's everyone doing? It is hump day out there, and welcome to the season finale of Motorcycle Madhouse. The 12th season is coming to an end, and we're about to go on our spring schedule starting April 1st. But before we go into that, I want to say hi to everyone in the chat room over on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, all you guys, too many to mention. But we got a great show for you today. We are going to be talking about true biking and brotherhood, and the subject of this video actually came from a letter that we got anonymously, and we actually printed it out on Insane Throttle Biker News. It was a great letter, and you guys got to go see it. It's on Insane Throttle Biker News, and it's at HarleyLiberty.com. And we're going to be covering all kinds of subjects today. But first, let's go to our spring schedule. That way you guys are all up to date. This is going to be our spring schedule. Now, Motorcycle Madhouse will be airing live Monday at 7 and Saturdays at 11 in the morning. China Chat on Sundays at 11, and Ask Hollywood is Thursday at 9 a.m. You'll get a video there. Now, we've got some great content coming for you guys. The reason why we're doing Monday and Saturdays on the spring schedule is because I am booked at a lot of events, and a lot of those events I'll be bringing to you guys, and you'll be able to get to see that. Also, you'll get a lot of interviews with some movers and shakers within the motorcycles community. And also, I'm going to bring China in later on in the broadcast. I'm going to have her get some more FaceTime in front of the camera out on the streets with interviews, especially with some tattoo shops, because she knows that kind of stuff. So she'll be doing a lot of that, and we got a lot of good stuff coming your way. Again, after this broadcast, we will be back on our regular schedule for Motorcycle Madhouse. Monday, April 1st, China Chat does air this Sunday and continuously then, and Ask Hollywood next Thursday. So that is our spring schedule. We'll be giving you a list of events that I'll be attending, and hopefully you guys can come up and say hi to us, and that'd be real cool. We actually got a ride coming up in June. It is the Motorcycle Awareness Ride. It was changed from Friday to Saturday. That way we get more people out there. And yeah, it's going to be a great freaking time. We're going up to the Wolverine, Michigan campgrounds for A-Bait. Black Dragon will be there as well. In May, I will be down in Orlando at the NCOM convention. So if any of you guys live down in Florida, come and see me. I'll be there. Let's see here. China's video go up and then down. Yeah, that was just a test subject video, because right now, and that's another subject I do got to bring up for you guys, is YouTube is done went crazy. And they are censoring all kinds of words that can be put in the comment section, on videos, the whole 9 yards. They're just jerking channels off the air right and left. So we got a filter list that was activated on the channel, and any of those words on that list, they automatically flag it. It is not us that is doing this. This is YouTube. They are going crazy. They're demonetizing, and they're kicking off channels that have over 1 million subscribers right now, just to please their advertisers. So that was a test video this morning to see what it'll pop. And yeah, it popped for a couple words, and there was nothing even wrong with the things. So again, in the chat rooms, keep civil. And also on your comments, because those things are automatically flagged. They're automatically flagged. There's nothing I can do about it. And I even got to watch my mouth on the show, man, which really stinks. But Bikers and Brotherhoods over on Facebook, our new group is building strong, and hopefully this stream is working over there. So your comments, if you want to get wicked nasty, you can go over there. They're pretty cool so far. But again, one last look at our schedule. Again, Motorcycle Madhouse, Mondays at 7, Saturdays at 11 Central Time. That will happen again on Monday, April 1st, and of course Sundays and Thursdays. So appreciate everybody coming by and checking that out. But let's get into our show. And one thing I can't stand is pharmaceutical companies. Already they're out with fake studies about 420, and everybody knows what I feel about 420 to see that right in the background. But according to them, large use of marijuana can cause psychosis. This is what they bring up in this video. Check it out.
Researchers at King's College London and elsewhere found smoking high-potency marijuana could increase someone's chances of developing psychosis by nearly 5 times. They found daily marijuana use was more common among patients with the first episode of psychosis. The study still does not definitively pinpoint marijuana as the cause.
And there you go. It says the study don't pinpoint marijuana as the cause, but it's all over the news right now that, hey, this can do this to you. You know, it's funny that they never bring up alcohol and cirrhosis and DUIs like we'll talk later in the show about before we get into our main segment. But yeah, you know what? Pharmaceutical companies behind all this, I'm telling you. I am telling you. But, the next subject really hit home. And this has been going around on Facebook a lot. And it tells a story of this broad. And guess who this broad is? This is a girl out of Wichita, Kansas. She was drunk and killed a 35-year-old motorcycle rider. She's only going to serve 2 days in jail, 5 days on house arrest, and a year's probation. The article continues and says, Alexandra, I can't even pronounce that last name, man. It's messed up. Pleaded guilty in January to vehicular homicide and driving under the influence, both misdemeanors, I guess. I guess you can go out there and kill somebody with your car, and it's a misdemeanor. In the July death of Jesus Navarro Gonzalez, she was sentenced last week. She was also ordered to complete drug and alcohol treatment. The Wichita Eagle reports police said Alexandra turned into a parking lot and caused a crash that killed the biker. Court records say she had a blood alcohol level of 0.102, above the legal limit of 0.08 at the time of the crash, and the probation carries an underlying sentence of a year in jail. This coming that she had a previous DUI. So does that make any sense to anyone whatsoever? What are the judges thinking here? Okay, you can kill somebody, but let's take 420 for example. You can get busted with, an ounce or more and your butt sitting in jail for a year or so. But you can go out there and kill somebody and be under the influence, and I guess you don't get anything. How is that, man? I'm telling you, man. Hey, what's up, Sinister? How you doing? Avenged, how you doing? Working man, nice to see you guys. Everybody overseas with Snake, welcome to the show. Next, I've been getting a lot of emails asking me why I didn't cover a lot of Taco Bowman's funeral. A lot of other biker news sites were out there posting this, posting that from all these local news outlets. And, every one of them, I'm actually going to give you a, kind of a video montage of the way they were covering Taco's funeral. And it just makes you sick the way the media, pushes this narrative. And it also makes you sick that the Leos pushed this narrative. It was just downright disgusting how they presented it. So let's take a look at it.
Gang members took over the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. Good evening, I'm Courtney Wheaton. The Outlaws held a funeral for their former leader, Harry Taco Bowman. ABC 22's Molly Reed tells us why their leader, who isn't from here, wanted to be buried in the Miami Valley.
Well, Courtney, for those who don't know, the Outlaws are a 1%er motorcycle club. That means they separate themselves from the American Motorcyclist Association statement that 99% of all motorcyclists are law-abiding. The group has gangs all over the world, including right here in Dayton. So when it came to this service, police were a bit worried not only for crowd control, but also traffic. The sound of their engines could be heard for miles, while one rider pulled the casket of Harry Taco Bowman.
We had thousands of people here. We had 1,000 on motorcycles. We had cars everywhere.
After the funeral at the county fairgrounds, the Outlaws took Bowman to Bear Creek Cemetery. The ride meant blocking roads for law enforcement. But
in town, hundreds more expected to flood the Miami Valley County or Montgomery County Fairgrounds. The funeral for their former leader set for tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. I'm Adam Air.
And I'm Megan O'Rourke. ABC 22's Danielle Malagary spoke with the Montgomery County Sheriff about the precautions they're taking to keep everyone safe. Danielle.
A 24-hour viewing is happening right now at the fairgrounds for Harry Bowman, also known as Taco. I asked the sheriff why. Why are they having this funeral here in Montgomery County? He tells me the Outlaws did not want to tell them why, but he can say the cemetery where Bowman will be laid to rest is one where other members are buried as well. He also says they'll be there and they'll be watching.
They assure us that they're here to pay their respects to a past president of theirs. We obviously have contingency plans in place.
Montgomery County Sheriff Romstruck says they're prepared for thousands of Outlaws motorcycle gang members to make their way to the Miami Valley for the funeral of one of their former leaders, Harry Taco Bowman.
Harry Bowman was an international president up until 1999.
The group has gangs all over the world, including Dayton. They're a 1% motorcycle club, meaning they separate themselves from the American Motorcyclist Association's comment that 99% of all motorcyclists are law-abiding.
They have been involved in violence in the past. They have been known to have incidents like that.
So has Bowman. Sheriff.
And there you go. That's the reason why I didn't cover a lot of the news coverage of it, because every time you turn around, it was biker gang this, biker gang that. And you even had one of these anchors go and say, well, why are they even having it here? And it was kind of disgusting, the way these people are, they're not a gang, they're a club. Again, it's kind of continuous when you got to fight back against the mainstream media. They just do it because it makes them money. That's why they use it. What really happened at the funeral was this. And this came into us actually last night. And the author is unknown. And he was there. And this is unedited as I'm reading it. But this is really what happened at that funeral. Not what the media said. I fell in love this weekend again. I served in a combat zone more than once. Oftentimes, when you board overseas, you wonder, if this was my time to go, what will people say about me? How will I be remembered? You expect and hope that your brothers you serve will always cherish and carry your legacy. This weekend, I was witness to such an event. I saw it pouring forward 100 times. As the media tried to make a spin with words like, quote, gangs come to town, nefarious, leader of the gang, or other words to negatively impact public perception, thousands upon thousands poured in to say things like, quote, I love you, brother, gone but not forgotten, and tears flowed without judgment and were met by hugs and kisses. I am not a 1%er. I am just someone that loves the history, the culture, the traditions, and wants to see it honored and kept alive for generations still to come. I watched as men slowly made their way past the casket to pay their last respects, men of character, men with patches, some that predated the 1960s. Some great with words, some only able to give nods. I was moved back to a time and place that I thought only existed for those of us that fell fighting overseas. That night, around any of the sold out motels, around any of the gas stations being sold out of energy drinks, soda, and some beers, on any bar stool in a roadside joint for a burger, you heard stories of on-the-road adventures, life lived, moments cherished with brothers. You felt the history and cherished it. You saw different patches of clubs embrace each other in hugs and condolences. No attitudes, no BS. Oh, and those terrorized townfolk made a lot of money. Every man has his own reasons for why he joins a club, 1% or otherwise. When you decide that that's the right time for you, or if you ever have a moment of wonder or on why you joined, remember moments like this. Remember what the sacrifice and dedication earns you. Remember all the people that are going to love you just for being you, true to yourself. Remember that coming here is going to earn you brothers that love you for your heart and nothing else. They won't bend to the media, to pop culture or other outside influences. Like a soldier that falls in battle, they will carry on your legacy. They will kiss and hug. They will pick up the pieces for your family in the most difficult time because they are family too. Death is coming for us all. Strive to surround yourself with men that set the standard. Harry Taco Bowman. And that's what Biking and Brotherhood's all about. That's what it was all about in Ohio, not what you're seeing on media reports. And that's why Insane Throttle did not cover a lot of them media reports, because they were asinine, out there, and full propaganda. But whoever sent in that letter, man, that's huge props right there. And you did awesome, and really appreciate that, sending that in. And that's true biking and brotherhood right there, not what the news media says. But right now we got China now coming on. Come on, China. She don't even have her makeup on. Look at that, man. I said, hey, man, you got to come on the show today with me. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about China chat, what's going on Sundays while we're on our hiatus, getting everything in line. We're going to be going through a lot of interviews, a lot of different type of events. So we're going to get her some more camera time interviewing people. And I think I'm going to put her, get her to interview a couple artists and stuff, because we're going to mix some tattoo industry onto the channel. And she knows that real well, don't you?
Tattoo industry? Yeah, I tend to know a lot about that because I was with you in almost every industry, business, tattoo, or whatever. You had to go.
She has to talk up a little louder. She's quiet.
I'm quiet today. I'm sorry. It's been a long week so far.
Right. That it has. But, yeah, so that's going to be China Chat. Last China Chat got messed up because of the mic, so I'm going to be putting her on this one. That way it's easier for her. As she gets used to it and stuff, we'll do some call-ins with her. But, how you liking everything so far? How you like doing the chats?
I like doing the chats. Had a little technical difficulty, but makes it look easy, and it's not, so I gotta keep trying.
That you do. You also got some new stuff for your channel coming on. You're for the ladies.
Yeah, I freaked out my son the other day, and he opened my package in the mail and said, Mom, your head is on the table? Well, I went and got a mannequin head, back to the old school days of beauty school. And I figure since the ladies, I've noticed a couple questions on my page about update, like styles for when you're riding. So I figured I might demonstrate some.
Rock on. So she's going to be doing some of that stuff on her channel for the girls and the ladies. And, when she's on over here on the Madhouse and stuff, she'll be doing a lot of the tattoo stuff and the motorcycle stuff. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of her in front of the camera. I know she was upset with me taking all the, spotlight over at the Harley Davidson dealer. I didn't even get on there. You just made me wear cameras. So we're going to get her on there and get her used to it. And all that good jive. But what else you got to say? You know, we're running a little early today. It's final show until season 13's coming on April 1st. You know, what kind of stuff you want to see on the show?
On your show?
Yeah.
I don't know. You always get the good topics. I always have the hard time figuring out what topics to watch or to even discuss. I like the tattoo thing.
Rock on.
I've got 54.
Yeah, she's kind of, if you ever see the promos, you can see that all right. Let's see here. China, don't give Lady Ironhead no bad ideals. Rock on. Well, we really appreciate everybody, how you've been sticking with us through all the seasons. Again, we got everything labeled in the channel, 1 through 12. This is the series or the season finale. Again, the 13th season starts up on April 1st. It's going to be all good stuff. We're going to get out from behind this radio desk and get all kinds of videos for you guys and talk to all the movers and shakers. If you didn't see yesterday's video, we had international recording artist Ruben on from the Cycle Tribe Chronicles. Go check them out. You'll love it. And all that good jive. But with that, I guess we're going to end it about 5 minutes early, guys. So I'll see you on the 1st. But again, Ask Hollywood, you'll be seeing videos dropped here and there. But I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one. And be safe. It's riding season. Oh, wait a second. I almost forgot. You just caught me. There's a reader's ride right there. Man, I'm smoking too much, ain't I?
A little bit. You almost forgot to put up the reader's ride.
And that is Al's ride right there out of Missouri. And everybody's loving, you know what, I love the long, Sissy Bar and stuff. I think you'd like it too. But good old stuff right there. But great bike, Al. Appreciate it. Sending it in. If you want to send in your reader's rides, go ahead. info@InsaneThrottleBikerNews.com. Talk to you guys later. Hi, I'm James Hollywood Machikari. Ask Hollywood is coming every Saturday at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Do you have a question that you always wanted to ask me? Send it in. info@InsaneThrottleBikerNews.com. Don't forget to have that prospect hit the subscribe button and that bell in the upper right-hand corner so you will always be up to date with the new channel content. Hi, this is James Hollywood Machikari with Motorcycle Madhouse, and I'm here to tell you about the hottest new custom sign business out there, Extreme LED Signs by Jim Vanderlane. Extreme's LED signs specialize in bike club signs, sports signs, business signs, and a whole lot more. Custom crafted by a biker, Jim, he puts his all into whatever project you would like him to do. Visit him on Facebook or give him a call at 585-509-0522. Again, that's 585-509-0522. Rock on!
Hey, this is Ruben Roman. Yep, Big Des Moines, the Cycle Tribe Chronicles. Hey, this is Ruben Roman. Yep, Des Moines. 20 years later, 7 albums and the same amount of tours, and here I am, man.
Thanks for watching Motorcycle Madhouse Live. We're on Monday through Friday from 7 to 7:30. Check out some of these videos of our archives. Get to know us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We appreciate all your support. We'll see you next time.